Hello guys and welcome to a one season challenge career mode with Atletico Madrid, and in today's video we're ending the transfer window. We only have 6 days until the transfer window ends, and in last episode we won against Real Madrid in UEFA Super Cup final, and it was our first trophy of the season. Then we started La Liga Santander season and we lost 2-1 against Valencia away from home, and in the simulation we won against Vallecano 4-1. So we still have a pretty nice budget. We still have around, I believe, 40 million euros. So that's an amazing. That's huge. That is a huge amount of money. And so this is our starting lineup. In the first episode, obviously we signed Sergio Canales from Betis and Ferland Mendy from Real Madrid. But as you guys can see, we don't have a reserves left back. So in this episode, we're gonna sign a new left back that can play for the second team. But before we're gonna sign that reserves left back, I want to talk about a new feature that was added into this career mode. So I created a Luis Aragones award. So he's a player that used to play for Atletico Madrid, and he's the top goal scorer of this club. He scored 172 goals. So uh, whoever scores the most goals, that player will win this award. So for example, we have Diego Costa, who scored 2 goals this season. So he is the main player right now to win this award. But obviously everything can change throughout the season. And one more thing, I'm not gonna add the goals that were scored in the Champions Trophy or preseason tournaments because it is a friendly game. So I'm not gonna count that. So if still have some players who scored, like for example 1 goal, like Jose Maria Jimenez, Felipe, Mendy, Partey, and Koke. So these are all the players that scored goals, and all players have 0 goals. So now I would like to sign a new player, a new left back, and I already know who I want to sign. So that guy is from Girona FC, and I believe his last name is Mojica or something like this. Yes, Johan Mojica from Colombia, I believe, and he's from Girona FC. So he's a pretty good player. I'm not gonna scout him maybe, but I pressed the button, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna pay his release clause. And But we can sell. Oh, this team will not sell this player, but we can negotiate with him directly if you pay his release clause. So yeah, I can't buy him for less, but I will pay his release clause just because he's a very good player. He's from Colombia, as I said before, and he can play in the 3 different positions. And that's a pretty amazing player. So I'm gonna make my approach, and then I'm gonna come back. So we just signed a new left back who can play in 3 different positions. Mojica from Colombia. So let's just take a look at his statistics. So he has 89 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 73 jumping, 72 interceptions, 75 aggression. So that's a pretty good stat for a left back. His skills attributes: 79 ball control, 79 crossing, 74 curve, 78 dribbling, 78 short pass, and shot power is 80. So he can shoot, obviously, and he has a pretty good slide tackle and stand tackle. And He's still young, 6'1", not the shortest player, so he can get to those balls, to those headers. And he's left-footed player, high-low work rates, so he's a more of an attacking player. Oh my god, just messed up. And Ferland Mendy, he's also a very attacking player, a very attacking left back, I should say. So we have 2 very attacking left backs. Like he reminds me like Andrew Robertson from Liverpool, who also likes to attack a lot. So in this video, I'm not gonna do a lot more transfer window deals because we already signed a good player, and I think we're good to go. So now my main goal is to end this transfer window. I'm just gonna simulate until our game against Celta Vigo, and we're gonna play away from home. And I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna play this one, obviously, and then I'm gonna simulate one game. So I decided to sim at least a few games per month because if I would play every single game, it would take a lot of time. And plus, when we were playing at home against teams like Eibar, I think that we are favorites to win these games. And Huesca, I will sim these games, but I will play against Getafe, Real Madrid, Monaco, and Celta Vigo. So I'm gonna sim probably 2 games per month. So I think that's a pretty good deal, and hopefully that's okay. But so in this game, I'm gonna try my new player, Mojica, because I want to see how he will play out, and I also want to give a chance to Hermoso because he's a pretty good player, and I never use him in this career mode. I never used I didn't use him in this career mode, and Korea will start maybe. No, maybe I'm gonna use Koke. Saul is a very good player, Vitolo, but I think that I'm gonna move Lamar to a left wing position because he's a very fast player, and also I'm gonna use Morata because I still haven't used him in this career mode as well. So we still have some good players. So on the bench, so I think that's a pretty good team. So now we can just jump into this game against Celta Vigo, and hopefully we're gonna get our second victory. So we are starting this game against Celta Vigo. We're playing in a Stadio Arena, I believe, and it's not going to be an easy one. But obviously they have Santimina, a new player, and he is a pretty good striker. He is also I believe he used to play for Valencia, but Valencia sold him to Celta Vigo for around I believe 25 million euros, something like this. So in this game, my main focus will be to score a few goals because our attack was terrible in the last game against Valencia. So now in this one, my goal is to try and score a lot of goals. And the first attack of the game, and Morata he almost scored, and it was a pretty good header, an amazing pass from Koke, I believe. So I'm gonna pass to Lamar. Now Morata, what he is doing in this side of the area, in this pitch area, I should say, and it is the first goal of this game. In the 8th minute, I believe Thomas Partey scored a first goal, so that's a pretty good start for our club. Take a look at this. Once again, Morata, he crosses the ball, even though it was a bad header from Koke because he lost possession. I should say he lost that header, but it was an amazing shot from Partey, and he almost touched the defender, but luckily everything went through very good, and we are leading 1-0 in this game against Celta Vigo.
So close, the post. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in.
And Koke scores the second one against Celta Vigo. What an amazing start from our team, guys. An amazing goal. And Atletico Madrid managed to score the second one against Celta Vigo in the first half. And it is an amazing header. And Koke scores his second goal for our club. And also Thomas Partey scored his second goal for our club in today's game. And both players have 2 goals right now, and they managed to catch Diego Costa, who was the top goal scorer before this game. And now Thomas Partey, Koke, and Diego Costa, all of these 3 players have 2 goals. So these are 3 players that are going for Luis Aragones award. But obviously the season is very long, so we can't say that Thomas Partey, as a defensive midfielder, will win this award. But obviously it is a very huge step forward for him, and who knows, maybe he will do some damage in today's in this career mode in today's video. Yeah, in today's video he already done some damage to Celta Vigo, and now the most important thing is to defend and keep this clean sheet. And these shots by Celta Vigo, they're just not good enough, because they're just not good enough. They can't shoot the ball properly, and Saul is running to another fast break. I see that run being made by Sergio Canales. Canales, he stops, and I'm shooting, and it was a great shot. The shot wasn't too good, but that dribble move was amazing. If the shot was a bit stronger, I should say, it would have been a lot more dangerous for a goalkeeper to stop that one. But I still think that that was a pretty good attack from our club. The most important thing is to keep the ball in their half of the pitch, because they will not have if they're not gonna have possession, they will not score. Obviously, they can score in those counterattacks, but I still do believe that our team is pretty good defensively, so they're not gonna score that easily. And Valencia, I think I just can say that that Valencia got very lucky in that game against us in round 1 of La Liga Santander season. But now we're not gonna concede those silly goals. And now Trippier, he's trying to make a cross, and it is going to be a last talk in this first half, and Koke will make his pass to Trippier, and it was Lamar with the shot, and we have a lot more possession. We have 60%, so that's amazing. So now we're starting the second half, guys, and I'm expecting another goal from one of our players, because this is a game that I feel very confident that we can score a lot more goals than this, and plus we need to improve uh, our I forgot that word, goal difference, and we need to improve our goal difference because we already have one loss in this season, so we need to improve as fast as possible, and obviously I would be happy if we can score 3 goals in this game, and but so far so good. We're controlling possession, we're doing a pretty good job, and Saul will shoot, and it was a very bad shot, I should say, straight to the keeper, and we had 8 shots, and Celta Vigo, they only had 2 shots, so uh, the statistics can tell you how this match is going, which direction this match is going, and now it was a pretty dangerous through pass from Celta Vigo, but obviously our defense is very good lately, and I'm very happy that Hermoso is playing in this game, and he's a very good player, man. I never expected him to be that good, and I think that this guy will help Atletico Madrid a lot this season in real life, because he joined them from Espanyol, but Espanyol, they're a mid-table team. Obviously last season wasn't too great, but I think that Atletico Madrid, they will have a pretty good season as well, even though they lost some players like Felipe Luis, Juanfran, and Diego Godin, but now they have a new players like Felipe, they have a new defender like Trippier, they have a new center back Hermoso, so they added a lot of defenders into their club, but I think in the long run it is going to be an amazing purchase for them. So guys, we won that match against Celta Vigo 2-0. We also had some shots in the second half. I had some chances, uh, but we only scored 2 goals, so that's not that bad, you know. So our goal difference is +4. We scored 7 goals, conceded 3 goals, and Eibar is a team that has 9 points, and they haven't conceded a single goal yet. So even though we're playing against Eibar at home, I think it's not going to be an easy task for us to win this game. But I think in simulation we're gonna win this one, and now we need to add some more players, because I believe Joao Felix is injured, so we need to train some other players like Lorente, I believe, because he's a good player, and I used him in the second half, and he did a pretty good job. And I still want to train Ferland Mendy a bit, and also I would like to train maybe Hermoso. Yeah, Hermoso, he's a pretty good defender, and I really liked him in that Celta Vigo game, but I think he will improve even more. So now let's simulate until the game against Eibar, and obviously I'm gonna sim that one because we're playing at home, and I want to move a bit faster, so we can't be playing every single game. Costa will play, obviously. Partey, Saul, Koke, and I'm very glad that I moved Lamar to left wing position because he did an amazing job in that area. And I think I'm gonna use Hermoso in Felipe in this game because Hermoso played the last one, and Joao Felix he's able to play in this one, so he will be on in that reserve squad. And so Koke and Partey scored 2 goals, so that's pretty good for these players, and now they're fighting for that award. But obviously, it's still a very early season, so we can't talk about awards yet. And they won against Huesca, Getafe, Sociedad, but I think they're gonna lose right now. Yes, and Diego Costa scored his 3rd goal in this season for us. Canales scored his 1st goal, and Lamar also scored his 1st goal for our club. And this is our Champions League group: Club Brugge, Dortmund, and AS Monaco. We already talked about this group in our first video. So the group isn't that easy. Isn't that that we're not gonna win every single game, obviously, because we still have Dortmund. They have a pretty good squad, and Monaco, Club Brugge, a very good like mid-table team. And I will use Joao Felix in this game. Obviously, I'm not gonna play this one because uh, I want to make some other things right now, and I'm gonna make another video maybe tomorrow. Yes, because right now I still want to edit another video, so this video will not be very long, but I still think that it is a bit easier to watch videos when the videos are not that long. So let's take a look at, oh, we still have, this is our first game of the Champions League, so we can't take a look at the statistics. So in the next episode, we're gonna play against AS Monaco away from home, against Getafe away from home, and we're gonna sim this game against Huesca. So legit, we still have a lot of job to do in this season, but I'm very happy that our players are finally doing a pretty good job. We won 2 games. We won one in the simulation. We won one. We won one game in the I believe in our third La Liga Santander game against Celta Vigo. So we're doing pretty good, guys. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, just hit the like button on this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna make a FIFA 20 career mode voting career mode vote video where you guys will be able to vote for my next upcoming career mode in FIFA 20. So hope you guys are waiting for that, and let me know what teams you would like to see in that poll. And I will see you guys in the next one very soon. Peace.